Hey, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of decorating, rearranging, and just kind of prepping the home, slowly welcoming fall. As much as I love fall, I am a fall girl, and especially after moving to Tennessee and really getting to experience the seasons, I absolutely love it. I still have a hard time decorating too soon when it's still like a bajillion degrees outside. So what I do like to do is like a slow transition. So today we're slowly welcoming fall. So for me, that really just means mimicking nature. In the next few weeks, certain trees will start to shift and you'll see the colors starting to change. So I picked up some transitional pieces that felt like not quite fall, not quite summer, that in-between phase. I like to pick up a few different pieces, usually a new hand towel, maybe a new mat for the front porch, depending. Sometimes I'll pick up a new quilt for the cooler months coming up. But I also like to mix a combination of real and faux plants throughout the house. And I've talked about that a lot on my channel. Also real and faux candles, just to bring a lot of warmth and lush into the home. And so I picked up this really cool candle. I didn't get a fall scent quite yet because, like I said, it's still hot outside, so I'm not quite ready for that. The plants were a really good price point, and I thought for the shelving that Byron has been building, it would be really nice, especially since it's really up high, so hard to water. And if you mix faux and real plants throughout your house, you can really get that lush feeling without having all of these plants to water. So it's a little bit more low maintenance. So just a few transitional pieces that I'm going to share in this video. During August, instead of feeling rushed to bring out all of the fall decor, one thing that I really like to do is just shift the energy and really think of cleansing and preparing for the fall months. So cleaning out closets, shifting some furniture around, doing maybe like a really deep clean, adding some shelving or just something new to the home, and then shifting your decor in that slow transition to the fall. So I always like to do that. I like to kind of create a really clean space before bringing any additional decor into the house. So that's something I've really taken on over the years, and that's usually how I like to approach August. And then once September comes, I'm starting to feel a little bit more ready, and I think next week we're going to have really cool temperatures, so I'll start to feel like, okay, maybe it's time, but it just kind of depends. I go with how it's feeling outside, So it might be a little different everywhere, but I'm going to try to bring elements like wood and baskets and plants and everything just to kind of feel a little bit more lush. In August, we usually do some type of purge, closet clear outs. We have been clearing out all of the books, so selling items, donating them, and just deciding what we want to keep. And usually in August and September, when it's like back to school, we start getting pieces for the fall and winter months and start thinking ahead and getting ahead of that. So today I was just pulling out all of the books that I want to put in this nook. We have some cooking books and gardening books that I've collected, and then I'm going to put some flowers from the garden and then a live plant. So since that's a little closer, I'll always put the live plants on the bottom and the faux ones up higher. And then I'm going to light this candle and really just kind of create cozy nooks throughout the house. So that's the goal, is to have a unique space that feels like us, that feels cozy. And it does take time when you're selling things on Facebook Marketplace or Poshmark for them to sell. So August is a good time to post things, whether it be books, clothes, electronics, whatever it might be, because it does take time. So it's a good time to start thinking about purging. I usually don't decorate my table anymore because with the age that my kids are at, the table tends to be like a catch-all for keys, backpacks, things like that. But today I did decorate the table a little bit, and I'm going to put my new hand towel out. I also got some new mugs. Our mugs, over the years, they break or they start to crack. So I decided to get these mugs, which are beautiful, hang them up. They're not quite fall. I mean, you can use them all seasons, but I felt like the neutral colors were really nice to hang up, and it looked really pretty here. I love this area too, this water, tea, coffee station. This is another one of those nooks in the home that is a happy place because it's where I can make tea, coffee, drink water. It's our little area for mugs and all of that. So I'm gonna make, this is one of my favorite teas, the lemon loaf, and I feel like it's gonna be great for the fall as well, but it's a good one in the summer, especially in the evening when it's not too hot, because it's kind of sweet, but it doesn't have caffeine. It's just really, really good. It's awesome. And then this is the time of the year too where I start to take from the garden the herbs and I start to store them away for the fall and the winter. So I look forward to this time of the year because over the next few months, I really start coming back into the kitchen and feeling inspired in the kitchen. In the summer, I just feel like I'm so busy and we have the garden, but we do just we're not home as much. We're out and about. So during the fall and the winter, I definitely get more cozy and homemaking spirit. So yeah, I'm putting the mat on the front porch. Also, Byron built this beautiful shelving desk area for me to do my work. Also, I can use it as a vanity. It's just kind of like my little work area, and he built one for himself as well. Working from home and editing, I'm always all over the place. Like sometimes I'll even do that in bed. So he wanted to make sure I had a spot for me to work. And I'm an eclectic human, so there's just a million things over here. Plants. I like the faux candles because I don't have to worry about forgetting if I blew them out. So I actually prefer faux candles. These ones I got at Walmart and they look real. And I love that little like sleepy plant. I added the books next to my bed and kind of created that little nook. I saw this quilt at Walmart and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I decided to get it and put it on my bed and see how I felt, and I love it. I think we're still kind of shifting this space, and I don't know, it's very eclectic at the moment, but I did really like the quilt, and we'll kind of be shifting the bedroom over the next few weeks as well. So I'll keep you posted on that when I do my like official fall decor video. Now for the garage. Garage is a constant work in progress, but there are a few things in there that have been kind of sitting for the last few weeks that need to be built. One is the flow hive. So very excited to embark on beekeeping this year. I'll keep you posted on that, but we need to build that. We also have a few Vego garden beds. I absolutely love Vego garden beds. These in particular are just really easy to build. They're module corrugated garden beds. They come in all different sizes, and honestly, they're just really easy to put together and they're fantastic. They look really great in the garden. I usually choose this color, so I'm trying to kind of keep a theme here. But we were building these two tall modular garden beds that I wanted to put in front of the greenhouse. So we had a few things just kind of sitting in random pots in front of the greenhouse that are starting to outgrow the pots. So what we're doing with these is, of course, we're going to build them first, and then we're going to fill them with hay and organic material just to kind of fill it up halfway so it won't be filled all the way with soil. And then halfway up, we will start adding our soil, and then I'm going to transplant the sage and some of the flowers into these right in front of the greenhouse. And I think it's going to look really beautiful. So this is also transitional before the fall because we are going to try to do a fall garden this year, and I really wanted to get this project done. I also have one other Vego garden bed that I need to build. We always have projects going. We've been busy over the summer doing like jiu-jitsu competitions and training for that. So we haven't had as much time in the evenings to kind of do our normal evening routine. So we've been a bit limited to do it on the weekends. You can see all of these random pots that we planted things in, so we're moving them out of the way. We're going to prepare the area by putting down some of these Trader Joe's bags. This can help, it's kind of like tarping, so it helps with the weed prevention. So we're gonna just wet it, stomp on it a little bit, and also put some hay on top of that just to prevent the weeds from growing through. And then we'll bring the garden beds over. Like I said, we'll put logs, sticks, hay to fill it up about halfway, so that lasagna method. And then, and we've showed this before on our channel. And then we'll also, at the halfway point, we'll just start putting soil because they are really tall. So you definitely don't want to fill the whole thing up with soil because that's quite a bit of soil. You could put organic material about halfway up and then soil the rest of the way and still have a lot of success. So I really loved how these looked next to the stairs. I just felt like it was going to add a really nice dimension. Like it was going to look really pretty with the flowers. And at one point I can put sunflowers in there. So yeah, we'll see. I thought it would look really nice. So I am going to fill this up with soil the rest of the way. I'm going to transplant the sage. on the left side and the zinnias on the right side. I'm gonna put a little bit, I'm gonna mulch the top with some hay, water them, and then that was kind of one of my garden projects that I wanted to share. I have a few more, and I will definitely share when we build the flow hive, although that project is gonna take probably a full year because I have to take the class, the beehive class, the beekeeping class with the kids. The kids are gonna join me, and then we have to get our nuke and all of that, but it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited about it. So I'm loving this. We are looking forward to a fall garden, and I will share that with you as well, but I'm just gonna transplant. Hopefully this survives the transplant because it was looking a little bit rough, but I wanna give it a good water and give it a good solid shot to survive in this garden bed, and if not, I'll plant something else in here, but I think the sage will definitely do okay. We'll see how the zinnias do. But anyway, so that is how I am slowly welcoming fall. And over the next few weeks, it's going to be a little bit more of that slowly welcoming in the new season. And I hope you enjoy those types of videos. So if you like my channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button for new videos every week. And I'll see you very soon in my next video.